Hello, I'm Eloise and this is my channel, and for today's video I have the craziest hair. I bought a chopstick curling wand. Don't know why, I just fancied it. It was £25 from Babyliss and it's bloody amazing. Look at this. It was much crazier earlier, let me tell you, and then I went on a dog walk. It was a little bit rainy outside, so yeah, it's calmed down a little bit, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. So anyway, today we're not here for the hair, we're here for the eyes. So my beautiful sisters and their partners bought me this Morphe 35O3 palette, Fierce by Nature it's called, for my birthday, and let me show you. The perfect colours for me. I love, oh bloody hell, just stick my nail in that one. I love like these maroony, purpley sort of colours with the warm tones. Perfect for autumn, let me tell you. And the pops in the middle, just beautiful. The palette is made for me, come on. So yeah, I am going to be showing you how I got this look using this beautiful new palette here. So if you're interested, then make sure you keep on watching. But before you do, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz. Let's crack on! Okay, so after 3 attempts of creating an eye look, I have one on my eye. Finally. So let's do the other eye. So of course I'm going to be using the new Morphe Fierce by Nature palette 35O3. I don't have the 35O or the 35O2, so yeah, this one's a new one for me and I'm so excited. It's just so up my street. Let's start with priming the eyes. So like I said, it has taken me 3 goes to get an eye look like this. The first one I did was a halo eye. Oh, by the way, obviously I'm priming my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in the shade Enigma. So the first look that I did was a halo eye with the green in the centre. That did not work out well. Second go, the shape was just completely off. I don't know what I was doing. And then the third go I finally managed to make something work. So I don't know, I feel like I'm just in one of those can't do makeup today kind of moods, but yeah, we all have it. We all get those days and you just have to power through. If not, you need to have a break. If that didn't work out for the 3rd time, I was going to have a break because you can't get too worked up about things like this. So I'm going in with this beautiful plummy shade with my Zoeva 221 and I'm just going to pop that into the crease, basically where the socket of my eye is. And I'm just going to really build up that colour. And I'm just going slightly above my natural crease. And I'm just hooking that round sort of to about halfway. So like in line with my pupil. And then when I've got most of that product off my brush, I'm going to start to go around the edges. And just slowly buff that out. And I sort of winged it out quite a lot. On this side, I'm just making sure that everything is exactly the same. I winged it out even more with another shade in a minute, so bear with. Now with a Zoeva 224, I'm going to take this vibrant, sort of like corally peachy shade, and I'm just going to go around the edges of this colour just to help blend it a little bit more. I don't really want it to be super blended into the skin. I just want it to be a bit more buffed. And I'm being really light-handed with this colour, barely touching the skin at all. And the fact that this brush has got super flimsy bristles, it doesn't allow you to put too much pressure on the brush, if that makes sense, because if you did, you're just going to get a flat brush, whereas you've got to really just tickle the skin. Now I'm going to go in with a Morphe R39 brush and just this beautiful deep plummy shade, and more on the side of the brush rather than the tip. So this is just going to allow me to deepen up that outer corner. And you've got to make sure that you bring it high enough so that you can still see that depth when your eyes are open. But can you see I'm using the side of the brush rather than the tip, because that gets the most surface area for you. I'm kind of glad that this eye didn't take me as long to do, because I've been sat here for about an hour trying to do one bloody eyeball. Okay, so I'm kind of happy with how that is looking so far. Kind of looks the same, right? So now I'm going to take my finger and this shimmery plum shade, and I'm just going to press that right in the centre where the matte meets the bare skin. And this is basically going to transition us into that green. And then I just layered on top this slightly more orangey shade. Now in with the green. So I used actually a fluffy brush. So I used the Zoeva 227 and this beautiful lime green, which is what everyone wanted me to use. I did a poll on my Instagram to see what kind of look you wanted me to do. That was after the second go of me doing my eyes because I just couldn't think anymore and I needed you guys to help me out. So yeah, everyone wanted me to do a pop of green, so that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm just making sure that I bring that high enough, and then you just want to sort of start focusing on blending the orange and the green together. Overall though, I recently, actually at the start of the year, I got the Morphe Bronze Goals palette. This palette so far is exceeding that palette. I absolutely love the mattes, and the shimmers are lovely if you really dig into them and use your finger. There's no way you'll get any payoff with a brush, but these shimmers are perfect with a brush and your finger, so I much prefer this palette so far, and the colour story is a little bit more me. You've got that mixture of sort of everyday sort of colours and your evening colours as well. So yeah, now what I did is take a inner corner highlight. So I'm going to be using the Kristen Liang Kaleidoscope palette and the Brixton shade, which is actually a transformer shade. So that's just going to brighten up a little bit on that limey green, just in that inner corner. So pretty. I always go back to this palette because of these transformer shades. Such an underrated Urban Decay palette. Okay, now for the lower lashes. So I actually first of all took a Zoeva 226 and that plum shade. Close to the lashes, pressed that shade underneath, and I wanted it quite harsh. And then you can go in with your sort of corally pinky shade to blend it out. Now I'm going to take a Zoeva 231 and a mixture of the plum and corally shade, taking off the excess and just running that underneath and making sure to really link that up to the top. And then with no extra product on the 224, I'm just going to run that underneath to make sure it's really nice and blended. This is going to be the most quick tutorial ever. And then all I did was take this teeny weeny little Real Techniques brush. It's a square detailer brush. I get these little brush sets from Real Techniques from TK Maxx. Absolutely love them. So I'm just running that just right underneath, so you get that pop of green underneath as well. And now all you need to do is add some mascara. My absolute favourite is the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. I absolutely love this mascara. Oh no. Can you see that? How annoying. And also I forgot to put black in my waterline, so I'm just taking the MK 24/7 Glide On pencil in the shade 0 and I'm going to pop that in there. So I am going to quickly try and get rid of this mascara blob. There we go. Just take a spoolie and you can sort of scratch it off. I'm going to just top up a little bit of concealer on there. I'm going to stick a lash on and show you the finished look. This is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed the video. I am actually really loving these eyes. I'm so glad that I attempted for a third time because honestly I was about to give up. I feel kind of like peacock vibes. What do you reckon? And this palette is literally perfect for me. It's got all of my favourite kind of colours, your warm tones, your purples, your pops. Such a beautiful palette. Love it. So thank you very much to my sisters and their partners for getting this for my birthday. Absolutely obsessed with this look. If you are too, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz. I'm Eloise, this is my channel and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.